Hi. So I just wanted to make a video. Um, we'll start it out with this. This is me finding my voice. This is me embracing my authentic now. Leaning into the steps on the journey of life. Really embracing that, embracing the unknown, embracing the parts that could seem, we'll just leave it at unknown. That's a good summarization of it. Um, but I've been quiet for a while now, and there's just been so much transition. Like it seems like it's just been one huge transition, and it just keeps going. But I'm fine, and it's been like that now for the past couple years, and I'm finally to the point where I'm okay with it not being perfect, because I have finally recognized that I'm perfect already, because we're all living beings of the divine. The divine flows through every single one of us. And it's our work to express that fully. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm now stepping into that part of my life. And what a great way to sort through my thoughts and just learn and just express myself and be free, than to make a video about it. And if it's able to help somebody else that's going through the same thing, or give them some insight on something, then that's great too, even better. So I just wanted to make a video, and as an offering, and as a, cheers, let's have some tea, and we can go through this together and be curious and see what it brings. The more that you trust, and develop that inner trust with yourself and with God, or whatever you want to call it, the divine, infinite intelligence, and you show that faith, the more that you're rewarded, and the more that you are able to unlock those doors and be able to see what's behind them. Oh man, that is so good. This is pure peppermint tea, and I put a good amount of honey in it. I was a little unsure. I don't know if I've ever had pure peppermint tea before. And so I wasn't sure if I should put honey in it or not. And I'm so thankful that I did, because it is perfect. I'm telling you, it is perfect. It is perfectly, sweetly pepperminty. It really is super good. So I also just tried this authentic Indian dish. I love trying new things. And anyway, so the reason that I've been quiet for the past couple years, is I've kept feeling like I knew I was being called to express myself, but I didn't know with what. Because like I said, my life had transitioned so drastically that I kind of was at an in-between of everything. And so I wasn't I'm very rooted in being authentic, and being true to myself and what feels good. And in the spaces that I was in before, I didn't quite fit there anymore. And I'll say that I hadn't cultivated the confidence to establish or present myself as this other version. And I'm learning on within this past few years, especially lately, that I don't necessarily, like, I can make that myself and believe and do the law of assumption and all that, but you still have to develop these certain qualities and perspectives on life, to even be able to find and get into things like that, to be able to perceive things like that, to come into your life and in your picture of life, your frame. But I felt like I really wanted to, I was going to make a YouTube, or I made this YouTube channel, and I couldn't decide, like, what do I want to make the channel about? Like, I kept putting so much emphasis on what the product was supposed to be presented as, that I was losing myself in it. I was focusing on that instead of the development of myself and sharing with others. And what I mean by that was, I was going to do readings, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just do that, and but I got to learn the cards, and I got to do this, and so I did all that, and then and then it was like, well, maybe I should, just all these different things. I have all these different hobbies and all these things that I like to do or want to learn about, and I couldn't decide what my YouTube channel was supposed to be about. And I still may end up changing the name of it, but I couldn't decide even then. I just named it Destiny's Divine Design, because my name is Destiny. I don't know if I said that or not yet, but and I thought that was a perfect encomposition of, it's the divine design. It's Destiny's, not just me as my name, but also Destiny as it is, and the meaning behind it. Destiny's divine design, unfolding perfectly, right? So, and who's to say what that'll be? It doesn't have to be one specific thing, but I still didn't know how to go about that and present that even, which is where I'm at now. And I need to be able to exercise my voice and express myself, and I still am not sure exactly where maybe I want to pinpoint that, but I know that I need to be able to do that in some way or fashion. So this is me burning through that fear and building that confidence, cultivating that within myself, sharing myself, being vulnerable, connecting with others, and just allowing myself to flow without it having to be anything. Just to purely learn and love and express and create and reflect and all of it, okay? Just to be. So I've decided that that's what I will do. And until maybe, as I do this and I cultivate that more and more, maybe things will come forth and I'll be like, oh, well, now I really want to focus on this. And I have so many creative ideas, but right now my biggest thing is I need to understand what it is I'm going through. And just really sort through these thoughts and life and discoveries and everything I'm learning, because I'm learning so much right now, and I'm awakening to so much that it's, I've started journaling, and that's been very helpful. I've always been someone who really thought journaling was super cool, and I admired people who was able to keep up with it, because I was never able to keep up with it. But lately, I'm changing so much. I've noticed so many changes, and even just the minute of things, smells, the way I put together my clothes, the colors I'm drawn to, uh, the taste. Like, I used to never like olives, and they say your taste buds change like every 7 years or something like that. But whether it's that, or maybe I'm just at that time where it is on that 7 years, but I think it has a lot to do with everything that I'm going through and coming online too. Um, but it's really cool and it's interesting, and I just find it all so fascinating. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for myself and my body and just my being, and coming online to like, hey, I'm really truly amazing, and like I can really love myself, and just embracing that, just the whole thing, just like cheers to the whole thing, like cheers to life. I did start posting, and I think my first one that I did this year was like, life is my Valentine. And I just love that. I think that's so, just so accurate and so cool. And like, I don't know, just, it's just all so awesome. And I'm rambling kind of a lot now. So let me see if there's anything else that wants to come through. I really look forward to our experience together as I go through this and develop my skills and connect with everyone and all these beautiful beings, and see how it is that just everything falls. But this is me trusting myself, expressing myself, burning through the fear, cultivating the confidence, showing my faith, believing and loving myself, and loving life, and loving you. So, thank you for watching, and we'll see how this all unfolds.